Have Blues started to hit form? Hopefully we can go on another good strong run like we did at the start of the season. We obviously had that patch of 3 games without a win, 2 draws, that big 3-2 loss against Shrewsbury, which is just pretty dreadful considering they were bottom of the league. But 2 wins in a row now, 2 very calm and composed performances. 2-0 against Exeter and 2-0 against Stockport the other night. So it was a very good performance, very assured. The first half was one of the best halves of football I've seen from us this season, to be honest. But the second half, we had to dig in. They put us under a lot of pressure. But the good thing is, we kept that clean sheet. We defended very well. And they didn't have many big chances. It was more that they had a lot of the ball, but were struggling to break us down. So we defended very well in that one. Happy with the points because, well, Stockport were... Well, they are in the playoffs places still, but I think before that game kicked off, they may have been 4th. Or, well, Huddersfield played the night before, maybe. So, yeah, it was a big game, but one that we really stood up to the task of. So, if we take a quick look going down, you can see here 2-0, thanks to 2 Alfie May first half goals. Solid, very happy with it. There were some other results to take note of. 2-2 Exeter Wycombe. So that now means that if we win our game in hand over Wycombe, we are level on points with them. So that helps us out a bit. Wrexham got a late winner, 92nd minute, against the team we're travelling to this weekend, which is Barnsley. So obviously Wrexham, we don't want them winning games because they are above us, but quick flick back to the table and they are 1 point ahead of us and we've got 2 games in hand over them. So you'd think we would get past them very soon, but who knows? Barnsley will provide a tough test. 8th in the league, not great form at the moment, 4 games without a win, so maybe that will play into our advantage. If we do a deep dive into their stats, 7 won, 6 drawn, 5 lost, 26 scored in 18, 23 conceded, so there's a chance there'll be goals in this one. If we look at their big chances, 2.2 per game, 1.4 missed per game, so they don't even take one of the big chances they create per game by the looks of it. It's 0.8, so that's good for us, not too clinical. If we go, possession doesn't really matter because we're going to keep a lot of possession. Sorry, I didn't realise you can't see what I'm looking at. We're going to have a lot of possession every game this season by the looks of it. So 50%, nothing to worry about. Their midfielders and defenders are their top rated players, as you can see here. Mark Roberts is also one of their top highest players, and he is their top highest rated defender on SofaScore. They've also got another face you'll recognise, Sam Cosgrove. So, yeah, I mean, their forwards aren't doing great. They're just below that 7 mark, but their midfield and defence are putting in decent performances. If we look at the games that they have lost recently, so no wins in 4, and that is from... So they beat Rotherham, but then they drew with Cambridge, lost to Wigan, drew with Reading, and lost to Wrexham. So for a team that are just outside the playoffs, Wrexham, fair enough, but you'd probably expect them to be beating Cambridge, beating Wigan, drawing with Reading, probably fair, where Reading just outside the playoffs as well. So yeah, not great form from Barnsley, and should have probably picked up more points in that run. We're now out of that poor run of form. Can we capitalise on that? Well, if we go across and we take a look at our big chances per game, we have 2.8, and we miss 1.6, so we're 1.2 on our conversion of big chances. Just just above that 70% mark. The second half against Stockport probably didn't help that because they seem to have a lot of the ball. But yeah, highest rated players. We've got 9 of our players above 7s. Stansfield just below, which, you know, considering is our however much it came to, I know 15 million is the fee that tends to be talked about. So if it was 15 million, he is our one that's, you know, not performing on the metrics of SofaScore, but obviously very happy with the way he's played this season. Picked up some pivotal goals. Obviously quite a few have been penalties, but yeah, although in an attacking sense the goals aren't really flowing at the moment for him other than penalties, but throughout the whole team the goals aren't really flowing at the moment. But what we've started doing now, well, the last 2 games we've got a couple of goals and sat on our lead. If we do that for the rest of the season, very happy. I don't care if we're not blowing people away 5-0, as long as we're getting the 3 points and being assured in our performance. Happy with that. So yeah, as for this match, if we have a quick look over here, Barnsley Blues, the odds are saying, well, 13-5 for Barnsley, 13-5 for the draw, and 19-20 for Blues. So just under, well, just better than evens. Do I think that's accurate? I'm not sure. Away from home we are, well, that's the only place we've lost. We haven't lost at St Andrews, so you don't know what could come away from home, but I fancy us in this. So I'm going to go, I think Barnsley will get a goal, considering they are at home. I also think they're going to go for it a bit more because they're at home, so they're going to want to do it in front of their fans, which will mean we will get them on the counter. And if we get the first goal, I think we'll win it comfortably. This is tough. I'll go for a 2-1 win for Blues, but comfortable 2-1, not an edgy 2-1, comfortable. So that's my prediction for this game. Let me know your predictions down below. Make sure to like and subscribe, and keep right on.